about me, you probably feel like you know me already. Well, you don't. You don't know what it's like to be the world's most famous victim. You don't know what it's like to have your name used as a political rallying cry. Remember, Vixen? I don't want to be remembered for this. You don't know what it's like to have your sexual history investigated and probed and researched and examined and the results tabulated and scored and published in all the newspapers. In the entertainment section, right under what happened on your favorite soaps. You don't know what it's like to have a USA Today phone-in poll decide whether you're just another helpless female or the wench who stole Christmas. You don't know what it's like to have your gynecologist interviewed on Anderson Cooper. Now, does she have the kind of vagina this would happen to? Or does she have the kind of vagina that was just asking for trouble? You don't know what it's like to be asked, were you really raped? Or are you just trying to get back at Santa because you're unhappy with your job? Were you really raped? Or are you just trying to get attention for yourself? Was I raped, or am I unhappy at work? Was I raped, or am I looking for attention? I have never had to work this hard to get attention. Call it a knack. I remember one summer I was at a benefit at the Playboy Mansion. Heather saw me and asked if I would do a photo spread for the December issue. That got everybody's attention. And I didn't even have to take off my clothes. I wore the same kind of outfit we wear every Christmas Eve. Only black leather and spikes instead of sleigh bells. Boy, did that cause an outrage. You'd think I'd slept with that hockey team. Mrs. Claus threw a fit. She wanted to have me fired. No, actually, she wanted to have me stuffed and mounted, but she was willing to settle for having me fired. And branded with a scarlet A. I think she was just jealous because she doesn't look good in a black leather harness and skates. She doesn't look good in gold body painted pasties either. But that's what she wore to the office Christmas party last year. Gold body paint, pasties, and an elf. Strapped to her crotch like a fig leaf. Screaming, terrified fig leaf. I think she had planned to come as a Christmas ornament, but, you know, after that first pint of bourbon, her creative juices get a little funny. She staggered into that room, her elf screaming. You're a holiday fruitcake, honey. That's what Cupid said. And she spent the rest of that party just hanging on all the buttons, saying, if I was a holiday fruitcake, would you eat me for Christmas? This is the woman who wanted me fired for moral turpitude. Apparently, promiscuity is acceptable so long as it is vulgar, humiliating, and ultimately futile. That's a healthy attitude. Remember, girls, a woman is only a slut if she meets with some degree of success. Despite Mrs. Claus's demands for my excommunication, Santa did not fire me after I appeared in Playboy. Instead, he offered me cunnilingus. He's always been such a tasteful man. I told him I thought his wife was the one who really needed a tongue lashing. A pistol whipping, or to be left for dead the next time we find her out in the ice cap face down in the tundra after midnight. It's hard for me to like a woman who enjoys taxidermy. Santa with my reindeer a while so that I could blackmail him for better work conditions? Did I lure him into the toy shop and force him to make violent, sadistic love to me? And what did I do to Rudolph? What kind of animal am I? Well, let's find out. Let's just get to the bottom of this right now. Vixen, do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Absolutely, but I don't believe in God. Santa Claus believes in God. God's been very good to Santa Claus. If it comes down to his word against yours, you understand why we would have to believe him. Absolutely. Because Santa might be struck down by lightning if he were to tell a lie. It's too bad God doesn't have the same policy for sex offenders. Vixen, have you ever been arrested for possession of a controlled substance? Yes. Have you ever had sexual relations with anyone other than your husband? After he died, absolutely. Since the death of your husband, how many times have you had sexual intercourse? More than once? How many different sexual partners have you had? Are you going to ask me if I was attacked? We need to establish your character first. What about Santa Claus's character? His character is beyond question. Until a few days ago, so was mine. How many sexual partners have you had? More than one. Have you ever had sexual relations with a woman? Yes. Have you ever had sexual relations with more than one partner at the same time? Yes. Did you sleep with that hockey team? Not all of them. How many members of that hockey team did you sleep with? Why are you asking me these stupid questions? You want to crucify me? Let's get to the good stuff. Did I know that Santa Claus had sexual fantasies about me? Absolutely. Did I let that prevent me from dressing in a provocative manner when I was in his presence? Not at all. Did I know that he kept one of my pin-ups in his office in the toy shop? Yes. Did I know that he used it to arouse himself during masturbation? Yes. Did I know that reindeer who have entered the toy shop when he was in such a state of arousal have been groped and molested? Did I know that other reindeer still are rumored to have been raped and sodomized in that same toy shop? Yes. Did I know that Santa was in a state of arousal when I entered the toy shop that day? Did I know what he had in mind when he came out of his office? When he took his whip down off the wall? When he stood between me and the doorway? Did I know that if I didn't kick him in the face and run screaming from the toy shop before he even laid a hand on me, that I never would? Yes, I did. Stupid of me. I deserve to be raped. I deserve it. Why doesn't someone just come fuck me right now? I should have known better. I should just stay away from the toy shop when Santa is aroused. And since I'm not a mind reader, I should just stay away from the toy shop. And maybe I should just stay away from the North Pole. Anyone stupid enough to go near it deserves to be fucked. Maybe I should just not be on this planet. Anytime it's possible that Santa Claus or any other man might be aroused, it's the only smart thing to do, and anybody who doesn't is asking to get fucked. So I'm moving to Florida. I've always hated the cold here. In
not pressing any charges, no one is going to believe me. My only witness is a little red-nosed reindeer who is in catatonic shock because he walked in at the wrong time and saw something he never thought he'd see again. Who's going to believe that? Who wants to believe it? And even if anybody did, then what? I don't need the end of Christmas as we know it on my conscience. That would be the perfect end to a very terrible week. And I know some of the advocacy groups who've been calling me are going to feel like I've betrayed them. I'm sorry, but I've done my part. I was raped, I gave it the office, let someone else do the paperwork. I've asked Blitzen not to go through with the walkout. The toys will go out on Christmas Eve as scheduled. My Christmas present to you, a normal Christmas. I am announcing my resignation. I will not answer any questions. And Santa will undoubtedly be cleared of any charges against him. I'm moving to Florida, where I can be normal again. Do I think my decision to leave is going to make the world a better place? A place where women and children can feel safe at night? A place where this sort of thing doesn't happen anymore? Absolutely.